Hello and welcome to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles. Sadly, there it is. I wanted to get a screenshot of that. That's a good screenshot. Sorry for paint. The trees decided to only render the side that I should not be able to see. So that's weird. See that? And all trees do that. It's weird. It's only on this side. I don't know why. It looks weird. And it doesn't fix itself, so no, don't worry, the trees are there, so don't worry about that. As usual, I'm building way too much things at the same time. If you wonder why you hear that many catapult sounds, I decided that our base is not well protected, so I decided to add some ballistas to the walls, and they should make sure that nothing can get in. If I turn them on, that's quite a bunch of ballistas. So if they attack that side, they would be in problem. Let's not go too far with these, because if we go too far, then the enemies, the Vikings could use the roads in their advantage, and I don't want that to happen. I get that they can land here, and they still need to walk quite a bunch, quite a part to get to our stuff. Castles, walls, like that, and then they should not be able to get in. We also maybe need is that the sounds of ballistas or something, or is somebody just screwing me over? That's so weird. So weird to use that many sounds. So this wall is starting to get built. I wonder if I build a wall on top of this one, would it be fixed as such, or I don't know. I will find out soon, I guess. A lot of these are ready to be worked, so we need, how much things do they need? 100 of those. Alright. Alright. So this wall is also getting built slowly. What are the radius of all the blocks that we have? Because the wells, I can use one well per. I can just test it like that. One well per cell. It would be good enough. And if I'm really good, I can use one well per 2 cells, but that's not working quite. No, that's not gonna work. Those birds are just stopped because I pressed pause. Alright, then we have queen something. It's big radius, so we can use 3x3 cells for that. I just want to get on a little bit view of how everything thinks. That's okay, because I want to make a little bit more optimal solution. The big problem with is the churches, so I want to clear this part free of everything, and I want to work on it. So let's cut it free of these. Because I want it completely empty out. Only that stone quarry will be there. It's going to be probably the only thing. And then we also dragon-sided pause the game. Let's ask for this to be built. And that job priority, turn that on and that on. We don't need that. I said we don't need that. How's your dragon doing? It died. Job priority. Offline. And all the people just falling from that building again. It's raining, yes. It's raining, man. Oh yeah. Come on guys, that wall needs to be finished someday. So please. They're walking in circles. What we also could do is if you just chop down a tree row here. Make one more pair or two more here. And we might be able to make you there. And just make a path right there, and we can cut this one down. And that way we would get more room for when we are going to build here. I explicitly try to keep this empty as possible, and I did a pretty good job because we quite have some room here. There is still a lot to be done here. But it's pretty good, and our resources coming from this place mostly, so this is all going well. A lot of it's coming from that place. Town, roads. I also don't want wood here, so that's the biggest problem, I guess. Getting all that wood done. One there, castles, no town, roads, and I'll place the roads down again. Go cut down some trees. And I want a stone wall, 3-high wall here. Something like this. We just have one spot here that needs to be done. And cut down the trees, and then we can make our ideal setup for the late end game, hopefully. And we start here with the end game setup, and we go to the left and we go up, and then we change this around, because this is not the ideal grid, I guess. It's just how I started. 170 something people have taken ill. Hopefully they can fix that by themselves, and otherwise it might have some consequences. And I don't know if I think Vikings can go to gates, and they probably shouldn't, but let's keep that open and we will find it later out. And if they can go to gate, we can put a wall in front of it. Let's cut down some more trees. Apparently there's another stone quarry here that I didn't know about. Two more stone quarries. Alright, so this is a really good farming place. We need more people. We just need more people. Rotate till there. Like that, and hopefully that will work. Let's give them water. I said let's give them water. Wells can only be built on land, sire. Well, that's somewhat odd. I know that it makes sense that they can only build on water on things, but have you figured out that if you drill a hole through a mode, a pair, not through a mode, if you build a drill a hole through a pair, that you will get water? So a well should work even better there because it's on top of water. That's weird. So we're building more homes, and I probably need some more happiness things, and I guess one of them is a tavern. They always seem to blame about them. Oh, there's already one here that we can just destroy and build. No, down. There one right there, because that would make more sense for me. I don't think they all have charcoal, so that's a problem too. How much wood do you have? You don't have much wood, so that's a problem. These 3 woodcutters are cutting wood, but wow, there's a lot of wood coming. Come and go. Food is full. So, well, that's a problem with the woodcutters then. A small oversight. You don't have much room to get all the stuff. There's a blacksmith here, so can we build another woodcutter then somewhere else, like there? And let's keep that open as much as possible. And what we do is we also, if we just remove this one and that one, and move those to, so at least 3. Where can we build them? 1, 2. It's apparently filled with something that I don't know. Too far from the road. Ah, that's the problem. So 2, we need more. Industry, charcoal makers, 1, 2. The 2 walls, I don't think we need all of that, because that should be okay. So we have more room for the woodcutters to place down their trees. And if we are so nice, we could also remove some roads, so they have more room to put down trees and bring us wood in, because that's the biggest problem, I guess. And hopefully these can just get more wood, and then we can get more charcoal. Why are you not happy? Because you are next to a charcoal maker, minus 20. You're not happy because of that one. So I guess what we then need to do is remove a little bit of farms. We should get them out of the house, out of the way of charcoal makers. Minus 10 happiness. So you're still seeing some charcoal makers. Oh, there's still one there. That's your problem. Castles, charcoal makers. Do we see that one? So now it should be good. Alright. So that should get a pretty high happiness. We have a lot of people available to start building stuff, and we probably should build stuff, because we're still not done with pairs. We want everything here to be done. So you might wonder why I do that. That's because I want moats, and then bridges in those moats, and that will make the people more happy. Although how wrong it even may sound, it is that way. So, and then yeah, more, and then moats. Let's also do it with this side. Get rid of that, rid of that, rid of this, and we build a lot of moats. That looks really weird, and it probably is. And it does take out of the workings the speed they are running at. So they do get slower because I use wooden bridges. There aren't stone bridges at this moment, so I cannot make stone bridges. I would if there was stone bridges. If there were stone bridges, rather. Come on, fill that whole area up. You probably have the people for it to do so, so I want to see it getting filled. And those two. And then town modes again. Because the people want to live near water. And this is a way to grant them water without much of a problem. This is the most compact way to grant them water next to their homes without granting them a lake. Bridge. That looks still odd. Anyway, doesn't matter. They're building piers. Everything needs to be filled, guys. So do your best. It goes pretty fast filling everything up with 200 people. And we have a nice building terrain, and probably the next episode we will work on getting more foundations done here. But it's good to see that that is working quite well. What we also need to do is get a bridge there. Get a bridge there, town, bridge, build, and then town. Stone road built. Ask moats to be built there. Need more here. Moats, castle, moat. Built that, and they job priority. Turn those on. Dragon, good. That should be enough. Dragon. It seems that it's died, so we can turn that on, and we get 96 people more for building. It's going at a good rate. This one also needs to go away because that needs to be a bridge. Because if you build a home like a manor right here, then it sees the one in the side, so it sees water here, and it thinks that it's on a beach, and that way you don't need to have water, but they're still happy because they are on a beach. So it's a win-win situation. So you don't need to give them more room. But the only downside about it is that it costs. Oh, we need to get bridges there too. It costs you a little bit walking speed. Oh, already did the bridges here. Only I've got them do there. Town it was. Town's bridge. You on there. Right. Then we can just continue building stuff. Oh, because it's gonna take a long time to get everything right. Let's do more. And you. You and you. Chop down trees, please. No, that's X. That's I need to press the different button. Castles, moats, there. You. Everywhere else. And then a moat. in the different spots. Alright, and then we can also do right here. Alright, so that's all going great. And I can keep up with the demand of, no, not with demand, with the amount of people that are running around, so that's good. It's not like they're not doing anything. They're working quite hard and they're just getting new orders every second to work on things. Oh, come on, how many times are you going to grow a tree there? Like also that one there. Don't dare to grow a tree. Good. We then make a few bridges because we made those holes. And then we can do a little bit more of the road, so the road looks finished. And it's coming along. We just forgot a little piece here. No, not really forgot, but we weren't capable of doing that earlier. Something like that. So for now, I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Kingdoms and Castles. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.